Hello, welcome to the episode for British narration on AK Bello. My narration twice has failed, and I've done about an hour of talking in total, and it's getting horribly annoying. So, the first topic to talk about Tuesdays is Tankfest 2015, which you might have seen. Yes, you might have saw my video to Tankfest 2015. Great England, Louis. You might have seen my Tankfest video, the 2014 the 2014 Tankfest video, and there was lots of stuff on this. I mean, lots, and I'm very sorry, and it was a bad video. I'll try and get a better one next year, which really doesn't mean a lot, does it, to anyone? So I'm just going to go through the itinerary and stuff and tell you what happened on the day. I now have to talk for 13 minutes about a 32-page souvenir guide with itinerary and site map. Interesting. Right, don't leave. So, one of the most interesting things, I think, at Tankfest was the tank pull challenge between the Royal Wessex Yeomanry and the Royal Navy. Alright. My dad was teasing me with 2 cheesecakes. Yum yum. So yeah, it was a pull between 2 Scorpion FV101s, which I do hope come into World of Tanks. There's a British Tier 7 light tank, maybe a premium. Tier 6 or 7. But, yeah, so the FV101 entered production in 1972 and was the first fully tracked reconnaissance vehicle to enter service since the light tanks of the 1930s. It was an immediate success in the British Army. The Scorpion is a 3-man light tank made of aluminium, powered by a 4.2-litre Jaguar engine. From America, you say Jaguar, because that's how you are. Jaguar. Sorry. It was one of the fastest and lightest tracked vehicles of the time, but it was being made of aluminium. Even if it was a metre thick, it wouldn't be incredibly strong. One second, I'm eating some cheesecakes. Scorpion became the first of a whole family of fighting vehicles, including the Scimitar, Striker, and Samaritan. It served in the Falklands and the Gulf, as well as being a success on the export market. Changes in British policy and the international situation meant that surviving Scorpions were fitted with a new weapon, the 30mm Radon cannon, renamed the Sabre. The Scorpion was removed from service in 1944. So that was one of the main events that was at Tankfest. Another one, well, some of the guest stars was Jumping Jack, or Jumping Jack, as you say. It's a P-51 Mustang of the Red Tails group, the 332nd American Fighter Pilots Group. Became very famous as the first all-Afro-American manned group. They were called Red Tails. Jumping Jack aerial display will take place during the final battle tribute to Operation Market Garden, which was D-Day. Our final So that was a hit, and unfortunately, just as we were leaving, Jumping Jack was coming over. But yeah, there was also the Garrison, which was right. So the Garrison Royal Artillery reenactors were demonstrating a battery of 4 25-pounder artillery guns. That 24-pounder gun is the same gun that I'm using in the Helecto. God, there are worse things that have been called. The Electo have been nicknamed by Joe. He'll tell you in a video soon. Tomorrow. Videos. Yeah. So 4 25-pounder artillery guns. It was based in the living history encampments, and they demonstrated their firepower at 12:15 p.m. Another one of the guest stars were the White Helmets Royal Signals motorcycle display team. They were, unfortunately I was not there to see them, but they look mighty impressive from the pictures that I have seen. Last year they jumped through a hoop of fire on motorbikes. Right. They have had many names in the past, including the Red Devils, before the Parachute Regiment team of the same name, the Mad Signals on account of poor brakes on the motorcycles, and only adopted the name White Helmets in 1963. So that's a big group of people doing a lot of stunts. Just scroll back through and find something else that will be slightly interesting for you. Let's hope it's Pike. Right. What was there? To purchase at Tankfest, there was so much stuff. It was incredible how much stuff was there that you could buy. There was special beer and alcohol. There was like clothes, caps, jackets with Tankfest on them. There was also at said place there was military clothing. I purchased a Flecksham jacket, a German Flecksham jacket from from one of the stores. But there was so much stuff. There was everything military related that you could buy. The only thing that you couldn't buy were actual military vehicles. You could buy guns, knives, glasses, aviators. You could buy badges with Nazi iconography on them. Felix bought, put on his cap, took to Normandy. Smart kid. Teacher hits it. And so there was so much stuff there. I bought just a Flecksham jacket. Felix bought a Flecksham jacket and a Flecksham cap. But actually, one of the things that very interesting that happened there was Felix and his shootering skills. I never knew Felix to be a good marksman, but in a stall with a gypsy, said that, on a stall, there was a thing. You know how most of the guns, they're like bugs and they're off aim and stuff? Either the guns weren't, or Felix is bad aim, and by aiming slightly to the left, he hits the target. I don't know, it's just Felix is incredibly good with guns. And he hit 4 out of 4 of the tiny little men. It was very impressive, actually. It was like a professional marksman at work. Now, right, the second subject that we are to talk about today is Shelsey Walsh. I went to Shelsey Walsh 2 days ago, Saturday, the 19th of July, and it was an experience. It really was. Shelsey Walsh is a historic hill climb track in the Shropshire countryside, and it is a lovely place to race. It is. I've never actually raced there. There was a Top Gear episode filmed there, and some pictures will be sliding on your screen soon. Yep, here we go. So here was the first picture of all of the cars lined up there. It was incredible. Here's the second picture of a old American car. Very lovely. Here, this orange car, I could not get over. It was just so orange, not just orange, but so strange. It's a flaming Ford, the Flaming Ford, as I nicknamed it. This was a lovely old Corvette. This was another Corvette. No, it's not Corvette at all. I don't know what it is. I don't do American muscle cars. This was a Ford, I think, another Ford, which was being pimped up. A lot of them were more Fords pimped up. They're very lovely, actually. And this was a strange car because it's got a Herefordian British license plate. VAE is a British Herefordian plate. Anyway, this was the first of the 2 Dodge Vipers that were there, which was very lovely. This was another American car. This is all the American cars that we're looking at this point in time. There was another old American car, very, very nice. Here's the second Dodge Viper. I like this one more than the other one because it looks nicer. It's not as cluttered. This was the first of the many Buicks that I saw with an absolutely amazing hood ornament. Here is a bigger picture of it. It was, you can see a reflection there. It was the hood ornament of an airplane, and I just thought, so cool. Here's the side, 4 exhausts on each side, 8 exhausts in total. It had this lovely cream cutting in to it, and the white wall tires. This was a Caterham type vehicle. Very nice. Here was, I think this was Sterling Moss's Ferrari, but I'm not all that sure. Here is a GT, Ford GT, which appeared in many Top Gear episodes. This next car, I think, is a Pontiac Firebird. I have no idea why that name comes in my head, but I think it is. Here is a British car. The first 2 British cars that I saw. 2 lovely Jaguars. Here is another old car that had a winder-upper at the front. Here's a second old car that had a winder-upper at the front. They're not actually called winder-uppers, they're called start handles, ignition handles. Here's 2 more. And there's a man trying to look incognito. Here's another Ferrari and a Porsche. Don't like Porsches, don't know why, just don't. It's a Ferrari, lovely yellow Ferrari. Here was, if you saw, there was a pink and purple, yellow and purple car that had a lovely steering wheel. Really cool steering wheel. Here's the first of the many MGs that will appear in this video. With the engine up. Here's one with the engine down. This is an MG. No idea what it is. Woo, narration. Here's another one of the MGs with a closer up picture of its engine, and it is completely clean, full of elbow grease. This is an older MG that I saw. Silence! I do. Here was another MG that I saw. They're all like similar layouts. This was another MG of the same type. My next MG is an MG Midget. MG Midget. I love MG Midgets. And my dad had one, which is pretty cool. These MG Midgets he had. Here's the second one, and he kind of got a body and built it up. Here was an MG, which I found this quite funny, with black alloys wheels. And here is another. The layout for MGs is quite radio at the front, tilts at the side, manifolds. This was a race car Jaguar that was driven by Richard Miller, I think. Richard Mill. No idea who he is. This is a picture of a Morgan, which is a lovely car. Okay, right. Now this was the Ford with the amazing steering wheel that I was talking about. I have to go to eat some food soon. There's the engine. Ford. I'll try and skip it forward a bit. If I can. No, I can't. I might stop the narration soon. Oh, here's a lovely Aston Martin. I have to let it run through all 86 photos. Don't just do that. Oh no. Right, here is the Here was this is a tiny car. It's about 4 foot tall. If that gives you any photo ornament. Here is the first MG that I saw. It's lovely. It's the first Mini I saw. This is what I like to call the car of many exhausts, like Joseph's jacket of many colours. Come in. And this is why I call it the car of many exhausts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 exhausts in total on that car. Pretty spectacular. And this was, as you can see, some cars coming up the hill climb, and this was what I could see from my seat with the hill climb. Absolutely amazing place. Next year, anyone who likes cars, anyone who lives in the area should go. I recommend it fully recommendation. And here is I'm sorry it's not a video. I couldn't get a video footage of the actual hill climb. There are some pictures of some Morgan 3-wheelers. Those are actually 2 different Morgans. As you can see, the Morgans were the best ones to take pictures of, because as you come up, they slightly slide around the corner. Here's this one kind of just sliding out, correcting his lock up. Here's some stupid pictures that my brother took. Good at photography. Right, I'm not sure if I can get it to play. Can I get it to play? I can't get the last video to play. Play? No? Play?
We are pure